Here's a great look at Caesars Superdome, located in New Orleans, Louisiana. Today, two NFC South teams set to tangle. It's the Atlanta Falcons and the New Orleans Saints. Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, to get this one going. And we're underway in Caesars Superdome. Bayless Jones now on the return. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Off the play action, Chuck. Flushed out of the pocket. Right side, Shaheed's got it. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Ready. Blue, 32 set.
This is Devin Neal with it. And he won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they could be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Shotgun snap to Shuck. This throw's going to wind up incomplete. The intended target is running back, and the result's 4th down coming up. Here comes the Saints punting unit. Back deep for the Falcons, Jamal Agnew. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet.
It's complete! Oh my! They left him wide open downfield! All the way, that's an Atlanta touchdown! The Falcons don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome a quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Saints to the line now. 1st and 10. This is Alvin Kamara with it. And his charge towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
At the 27-yard line.
From the 27. Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up 3rd down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Ready.
On 3rd down, here's Rattler. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now they're staring at a 4th down.
Incomplete.
They'll send out the punting unit.
4th down.
Punts away, and he really pulled out the lob wedge here. It is soaring high as they try to pin them deep. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return.
1st and 10 at the Saints' 49-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. To the air with Penix. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
On 2nd and 10, it's Penix. To the sideline, and he's got it. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
On 1st down, here's Penix. That's cut at the 4. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one right down the middle. And the Falcons drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. On the return, here's Jones. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Jones on the return. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10.
Set, ready.
Rattler to the air now. Well secured by Brandon Cooks. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a New Orleans 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now a give up the middle to Jones. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
Kid, it really is pretty simple. If you want to run against a 3-4 group right up the gut, number one, got to control that nose tackle. Number two, you got to get people to the 2nd level. That was teaching tape.
Hauled in by Olave, left side. And this one does not go far.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Straight ahead they go with Jones. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
That's another Saints 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard
Let's go.
line.
Set, cut.
Rattler now off the play action. Buying some time right. Goes right downfield to Olave. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game that defenses are in those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job. That outlet.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Finding Olave, back-to-back plays. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Here we go. Here we go. Set.
Rattler setting to throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1.
Ready?
Trying to run for it, coming up. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
You love a huddle. Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Neal will not score, and it's not going to get back to the line either. I think he lost close to 3 on that play. So that's 1 quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. It's an early advantage for the Falcons. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. We're back for the start of the 2nd. Saints have the ball and a chance at 6. From the gun, a gift to Miller. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. Just a couple on that play. It's going to be 3rd and goal.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
He rolls to his right. The bat's got it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints make it a 1-score game in the 1st half. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. Hoopie's extra point is good. And the Saints cut the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Saints 7.
And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's Jamal Agnew on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the return, the Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Penix working from the gun. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Quincy Riley picks it. And he makes the Mets go. It's a touchdown on the pick 6. He not only broke on it to make the pick, Brock, but he was on the move real quick. Knowing short fields, there's a great chance that he could take that one back for a touchdown.
That's exactly right. In this area of the field, an offense really only gets a second or two to react to that pick and get over and cut off his lanes. And if you don't, well, it's 6 the other way.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Here's Agnew on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Fresh off the pick, here's Penix. Hits it through the middle. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. 1st and 10, around to Robinson.
Stay on schedule. SOS. We talked about it all the time offensively. You've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks. Going to take some superhuman effort now on second down.
2nd and 15. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. That throw was looking for Kyle Pitts. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, you need more interceptions.
Clean breakup on that throw. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Ready up.
Saints to the line now. 1st and 10.
Ready?
They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. And he danced away from one tackle, but unable to dance away from the rest of the defense. No gain on that play.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
Gets him on the quick hitter. He's got the first down grab and still going. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's sent out. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Falcons side of the field. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Bails out of the pocket quick. Connects on the crosser. And he won't be able to take it all the way. Got close, though. Out of bounds just shy of that 10-yard line. They get 35 out of that one. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
And they're going to be humbled here on first down. We're going to wind up losing yards on this play.
You see that sweep blown up before it gets to the outside? You know defensively, tremendous anticipation. But even more, better execution.
Drive's been moving nicely, but they went the wrong way on that last snap. It's 2nd and 13. Looking underneath, it's Jones. And that will not be enough for a first down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Ready. Hut.
Shotgun snap to Rattler. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. Could not beat the defender there. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. So the Saints send out Blake Grupe for the try. This from just 23 yards away. Grupe sends it through. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Here's Agnew on the return. And he's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from the Superdome. It's the Falcons beginning their drive here. Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, Penix. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for him. Thinking interception to be had. And incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
Third down, it's Penix. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Here's 2nd and 11. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
3rd and long for him here. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pound that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And this one's kicked up towards the clouds. Wow! And that fair catch brought in just beyond the 30-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
They've got 1st down here, but just 18 seconds to work with.
Come on, set. 45, white.
From the gun, Rattler. He puts everything behind this one. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. No luck finding his receiver that time. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Rattler trying again on 2nd. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Shotgun handoff to Akers. The stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Here comes the final play of our 1st half. He'll throw it. He's trying to push the field. Wanted here, but it's intercepted. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Reed now to kick this one away. Here's Agnew on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes first and 10. Penix to the right side and reeled in by London. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
From the 28. Cut down the field. It's Pitts. Hits the 20. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons take the lead right away in half number 2. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. Koo on now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Falcons take a 4-point lead.
21. Saints 17. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Out to kick it away. Here's Pinion. On the return, here's Jones. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's first and 10.
Ready.
Start things off with a run by Kamara. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up second and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Set. Ready. Cut.
From the 27. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw, and it's incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
The right side, cut by Olave. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in-cut and make the catch.
No progress on first down, and that'll bring up second and 10.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
Ready.
Now a shotgun handoff to Miller. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Troy Anderson that time with the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if we see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, if you couldn't do it.
And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt.
At their own 24-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. First and 10. Here's Robinson to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Penix here from the gun. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Couldn't find Kyle Pitts on that throw. And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long. Well, Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on.
Here he is on 3rd and long. That one complete to Pitts. At the 20. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons now lead by 10. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Cool on now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Falcons drive their lead to 11.
Saints 17. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. On the return, here's Jones. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
On the return, the Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Saints to the line now. 1st and 10. Handoff here for Miller. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
On play action, here's Shump. Escapes the pocket, and they give to him as he was trying to make something happen. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. That's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Come on, set. Blue 32.
Now Rattler. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. He's got it deep downfield. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. 1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48.
Good for us Saints.
Handoff headed right. Kamara. He's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside. This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
And the Falcons get a 5th defensive back out there. 3rd down coming. Hits his running back. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's the Saints ball. They're down on the scoreboard, but things not out of hand yet. On now comes their punter. And he'll try to hit this one well. gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes first and 10. Robinson on the inside give. And his charge towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7. From the 31. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that means third down coming up.
7 yards to go.
Throwing Penix. Chuck there to haul it in. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And the Falcons will have a first. A toss now to Robinson. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down.
From Little League football to the NFL, that is a play that a safety dreams of. Sees that toss play coming and is able to come downhill and knock it backwards.
Second and 12 behind the sticks. He'll try to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there. This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
They'll throw on third and long. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. That's Julian Blackman. And the Saints have some new life in the fourth.
And what a huge bonus on top of the takeaway. Not only did you steal the possession, but you immediately, Kate, flip this field and give your teammates a golden opportunity to punch it in for 6. And if they score quickly, well, it'll put that opposing offense right back out there, still reeling from that interception.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints now within 1 score in the fourth. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Critical two-point play there, Brock. The conversion puts them now in range of tying this sucker up with a field goal.
So different for everybody in the building, right? A 3-point game, and especially different for the kicker. He wasn't needed there. But get yourself ready. Your defense does the job. You may need a game-tying field goal at some point soon.
The Falcons take over first and 10.
Atlanta about ready to go now. First and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And this play reaches the 35 before he comes to an end. They get 13 on the pickup. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Penix on first down. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Here's 2nd and 7. That one's complete to London. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. That's a pickup of 9. And the Falcons will have a first. Shotgun snap again to Robinson. And he's going to take this only to about the 31. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Falcons holding on to a field goal lead. Second down now, 7 to go. Penix working from the gun. Completed to his running back. Jukes one defender. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. He picks up 15 on the play. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest game.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Here's Robinson up the middle. And his charge towards the line, it's right around 3 yards.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's set up to throw it. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win.
Touchdown, Atlanta.
So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
25. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. On the return, here's Jones. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Jones on the return. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Yellow, 22. Hut, hut.
Shotgun snap to Rattler. That's complete. Here's Jones. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a New Orleans first down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Here's Shuck, 1st and 10. Gets this one, it's Devin Neal. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. The Saints calling for a timeout, they're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Viking 18.
Shuck working from the gun. Right side, Shaheed's got it. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
A gain of a yard.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Ready, ready. 50, green. Ready.
Throwing now. To the right and hauled in by Jones. And he gets out of bounds, but that's where the positive stop. Minimal gain, and now it's 4th down.
A gain of 3.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Here's Jones. And they are sent off the field. They had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. They'll go to a knee, and that defense can only stop the clock 2 more times.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right.
Bring them out, bring them out, bring them out, bring them out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth. Come on. Bring them out, bring them out. Hey. Bring them out, bring them out. Yeah. Bring them out, bring them out. Hey. Bring them out, bring them out.
VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Both feds in the state wanna see by me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it for shouted, he not out. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now. Don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, hit before I sat down. Still ballin', money stacked tall in shack now. Still push a button to let the roof on the lag down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling. Bring them out, bring them out. All my hot girls yelling. Bring them out, bring them out. All the dope boys yelling. Bring them out, bring them out. Front the back, they yelling. Bring them out, bring them out. Get with other southern rapper hooded than this. I got rich and I'm still in a hooligan clique. You be rapping by I'm moving the bricks. Talk about now we're doing it, prick. You in the face, you gon' be suing me quick. If I catch another case, I know it truly be missed. So I'ma keep a cool head, stay out of the news headlines, and show these other rappers it's bedtime. It's clear to see that I'm ahead of my time. I caught the chromed out, hard talk career with a shine. I got some time, they ain't I get better with time. Who got a flow and a live show better than mine? I got a packed house yelling. Bring them out, bring them out. All my hot girls yelling. Bring them out, bring them out. All the dope boys yelling. Bring them out, bring them out. Front the back, they yelling. Bring them out, bring them out. Mic check, 1, 2, 1, 2. You wanna beef with the king? What is you gon' do? When you show up on the scene with a 2 Drew on you and your friend and play a little 2-on-2. If you do half of what I do, you'll be hitting the deck. I gotta get some respect. I'ma make it hard for another sucker to flex. Show him this ain't the squad or a sucker to test. Pimp, my too large and we way too fresh. Work well with and quick to check a lane like a game of chess. You wanna be better, bring your best. Cause we be standing in your front yard yelling. Bring them out, bring them out. All my hot girls yelling. Bring them out, bring them out. All the dope boys yelling. Bring them out, bring them out. Front the back, they yelling. Bring them out, bring them out. All the front yard yelling. Bring them out, bring them out. All my hot girls yelling. Bring them out, bring them out. All the dope boys yelling. Bring them out, bring them out. Front the back, they yelling. Bring them out, bring them out. Oh! Bring them out, 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 bring them out. You just heard the sound of the king of the south. T.I. I go by the name of Swiss Beat the Monster. Bring them out, bring them out. Bring them out, bring them out. Bring them out, bring them out. Bring them out, bring them out.
You heard about a man, the lift controller, the lever king, I told you. Hop in and let the journey begin. Straight and shiny place, let you someone for outer space. So full of face, I just wanna get it up and down. We're moving on around, we're going up and down. We're moving on around. I wanna show you my world, where the beat goes up and down. Let me open the door. Elevator operator. Like him, I really wanna be like him. I wanna be like him. Forget about that. Hands up in the sky.